collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at LEOBULLS V from Miniforce V Rangers. That is the name of the combined form, but it is comprised of V Leo and V Bulls. So not really the most imaginative name, but it is a really cool robot here. Now it did come with this little figure of Volt. I'm not sure if this is actually supposed to come with this or if the seller just threw this in. I got the set on AliExpress. And there's no like cockpit or anywhere for this figure to ride in either one of these. So again, I don't know if this is supposed to come with it or if they just threw it in, but it has this little figure of Volt here. The head can turn from side to side and the legs can bend so you can put him in a sitting position. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, just a fun little figure that was included here. I'm going to put it off to the side. Like I said, it really doesn't have anything to do with the rest of this because there's nowhere for him to ride inside or attach in any way, so he's just there. But in any case, we have V Leo and V Bulls. So V Leo here is a cool little, I don't know, truck, just kind of random vehicle. Rolls very well. Looks nice, really nice detail and everything. You have all this paint here on the side, some nice metallic gold and silver, a little bit of metallic green as well. Translucent green plastic there for the eyes. The mouth here can open. This is really more for a form later on, but you can pop this down. It kind of exposes like a laser inside there, which has some nice metallic green paint. Close that back up. But yeah, on its own, it doesn't do much. Like I said, it does roll pretty nicely. It does have a little hitch here that can pop out from back here. And then you can attach V Bulls by just kind of grabbing that on there. I think it's kind of mean when you think about the fact that he's pulling him around by like his nose earring. That's got to be painful, but that's how they have this set up. So he can kind of pull him along as a trailer. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can, of course, have them separate. So here is V Bulls. You can tell that he's definitely going to become the legs, as you can see the feet and the legs pretty much right there. Some nice translucent green plastic here. And it looks like this clip may be splintering, which I don't love that's already kind of... It feels like the clip itself is still pretty solid, so hopefully that's nothing to worry about. But translucent green plastic there, a little bit more here in what will be the shins of the robot mode. You have the horns here. You have some nice translucent green there for the earring. Is it still called an earring if it's in the nose? I guess it is. And then you have translucent green here for the eyes as well. They're a little hard to detect. But they do have, like if I move these out of the way, they do have some plastic up top here that if you shine light through, you can kind of see. The light piping is not amazing, but it's kind of there. A little bit of gold paint there on the sides, and over here a little bit of red. But yeah, pretty cool. I like these guys quite a bit. Again, on their own, they both just kind of roll. There's not really much for them to do. Oh, I did forget to mention this guy's mouth can open as well. And then you can move the nose earring. So yeah, that's it for these two on their own. Let's go ahead and get them combined together. Alright, the transformation for V Bulls is pretty simple. You're going to take the horns and just kind of bring them down, and they will kind of just become part of the front skirt, like so. You're going to take these wheel sections here on the side and just unhook them, and they will just rotate their back to become part of the leg, like so. And then you're going to just split the legs apart, and then just kind of situate them. You can see that the feet are angled in such a way that you can kind of have them in this stance, and they will sit even. But that is pretty much it for the transformation. You do have these little side skirts here. This section can't really lift up, so the front skirt, you know, doesn't, like, you can't really move this up. So that does limit, like, his ability to kick forward, but he can, really nice tight ratchets there off to the side. And you can go back, you just can't really go forward. And then if we come around to the back, you can see that he does have knees. Again, really nice tight ratchets there. So it is unfortunate that this part can't really move forward, but you have the side skirts there. And that's it for the legs. So next we come to V Leo. We are going to come around to the back here and split this in half. and then the sections are going to rotate to the side and obviously become the arms. You have to kind of push this arm lower part back, and the reason for this is because this little black section here has kind of like a tab that sticks out, and so you have to kind of lower that, and it fits into this little groove right here. So if you try to just pull it straight down, you'll have a little bit of a problem, but this is going to clip out to the side and then come down and then rotate, and then you have your arm there like that. So we'll repeat the process over here on this side, kind of push this back a little bit to get it out of the groove, out to the side, down, rotate this like this, and then you're pretty much ready to go. The last step is, of course, just to pull the head out. So taking a closer look at the head, some nice silver and red paint there on the face. Again, you have translucent green for the eyes there. You can turn the head from side to side. You can move the arms like this very nicely. You can move the arms in and out, and you can hear those really nice ratchets. You have the bicep swivel right there. You have, I would say, over 90 degrees there in the elbow. The fists are made out of translucent green plastic, and they don't have the ability to hold any accessories or anything like that. Doesn't come with any, but in case you were curious. So that is pretty much it here for the top. So we are going to lift up this section here on the back, and we are ready to connect it to the bulls. So all we're going to do now that we've moved this panel up, you can see that there are kind of tracks here inside, right here and here, and they are going to slide onto the tracks right there. So you just slide this on, it will click into place, and then you can pop that panel down, and then here is our completed LEOBULLS V. He looks cool. I like him quite a bit. He's got a bunch of articulation. I really like the look of him. I think the color scheme works well. You know, you have mostly blue on the top, but it works well with a little bit of blue on the legs and the black and the gold. You also have the translucent green throughout, which really works. And there is nothing in the waist, in case you were curious, once you put those two together. But we already talked about the leg articulation, the arm articulation. Overall, I think he looks really cool. Now, this is just the first mecha in the series for Miniforce V Rangers. There's a lot of cool stuff coming. I have the other ones, so I'm going to be doing some other videos. But the coolest thing about this line is the interconnectivity. A lot of things can combine together. A lot of pieces can be switched out. There's a lot of cool stuff like that, so we'll see that a little bit more in future videos. But yeah, I think this guy's really cool. I love the blue. Blue is my favorite color, so I'm a little biased. But yeah, I really like this. And I don't know, did I talk about moving these forward? I think I did already, but just in case. Yeah, he's a fun little mecha. Really nice and solid. Really, really nice design and everything. I love the way they combine. Combines together very solidly. No complaints whatsoever. And I didn't mention this earlier, but if you want, you can absolutely pop this down still. If you want him to kind of fire that laser, it won't get in the way of anything while you have it attached to the legs. And it will come back into play later on for future combos. But yeah, I think this guy is a really cool first entry into the line. Now, I believe these were sold separately. The way I got them on AliExpress was I kind of got like a 3-pack of all of the robots together. There was a 4th one that I had to buy separately, but I think at one time this was sold separately, so if you're just looking for this one, that is a possibility. But once you see the other ones, if you're interested in this, I think you'll be interested in the set. But yeah, it was really cool. I think all together for the 3 robots on AliExpress shipped, it was around 100, something like that. But these are really nice, solid, you know, Korean robots. And I've been having a kick on these kind of stuff recently, all the Miniforce stuff. They're really good. I mean, I got into Tobot a little bit a while back, and they were really solid releases. I feel like because there's just not a great way to get access to all these Korean robot toys, we miss out on them. But they're really good, so don't sleep on them if you're interested, because the Tobot line's great. This is great. Miniforce has been going for several years, so there's robots for every different iteration. I think V Rangers, it's not the most recent. I think the police themed one is the most recent. This is the one right before that. But yeah, it's a really cool robot. I'm liking it a lot. And I'm excited to show you guys in the next video how we can do some combinations and things like that once we take a look at the next one. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.